Hello, I'm Michael Hofer, chair of the JIR network as a JIR-CliPS project. We are here in Istanbul where we had a wonderful meeting after 4 years of our CLIPS project supported by the COST initiative. I'm happy to discuss with you, Aušra. Maybe can you present yourself?
Hello, so I'm Aušra Šnipaitienė from Lithuania. I'm also working in the JIR-CliPS project for already 4 years from the beginning, and I was working in vasculitis group and happy to share my experience.
For us, what is very important is your role in the STSM program, so short-term scientific mission, where we received in Lausanne young pediatric rheumatologists. So maybe could you explain us a little bit what is the STSM program and what was your role here?
I was entering the project from the beginning, and then I applied for the grant awarding role. This involves choosing the STSM grantees. So usually the short-term scientific mission of the COST was thought of as going for some grantee to the other center to learn and to do the scientific mission. However, we tried together with the MC committee the other approach to the STSM meetings and the grants. We chose the approach when all the project grantees come to one place and the experts, the different experts each year come to this place and also interact with different grantees, not with the one, but as many as we could enter into the project. So this gave us some issues of organizing, of picking the grantees, but all the issues were overcome. And as today we have heard, these and experts were very well appreciated the new approach when coming to one place and sharing the experience and making the network.
In your experience, what were the highlights of this STSM program? Because we had for 4 years now the STSM grantees. So we have an experience. So what is your opinion on this?
I think the highlights, and from our survey, the highlights is really networking, connecting, feeling included, and making the background for communication between young and more experienced scientists. Also bringing the new ideas, sometimes maybe more crazy ideas, to the experienced physicians, even from the other fields, and combining them, combining the approaches to the research, to the project. So this could be made only in a community, not dealing one by one, but being in the same orientated people group, a motivated people group, and then moving the project fastly forward during this 1 month in STSM.
Now for the STSM grantees, the most important thing what they will bring for themselves and for their future.
I think one of the most important things, yes, of course, was networking with the experts, the expertise in science, but also the expertise in soft skills. We heard that the project helped improve such skills as presentations, as communication, as interaction with different fields, seeing the wider picture of the disease, of the field, even the wider picture of the society, how we work and what questions are raised in different countries. So I think the most TSMs will bring the wider approach to the science, the wider approach to the patient, the wider approach in general to the pediatrics. The other important thing is that if you are starting the project, you can continue to work on it. You can follow up on the project and stay involved despite the short scientific mission has ended. And you can stay open, stay included in the group activities and making the further connections and making the future projects. So these may be two main things.
And when you should choose one point which is unique as a STSM grantee for your future, what would you say?
To pick one point, quite a difficult question. I think being in a group, being connected, because this makes the feeling of connection, feeling of inclusiveness. So I think this being in a project with a group makes the progress more fast and more sustainable for the grantees in the long term.
And now you have said that you are part of the program since the beginning. That's great. So it was a pleasure to collaborate with you all these years. But for yourself, what has brought this program? What was really something very important for you, for your career, or for your future that brought you this CliPS project?
For me personally, as I'm from a very, very small country with a small population, especially children population, and where the pediatric rheumatology diseases are really, really rare, it was a very important thing to enhance my knowledge, but also to enhance my skills in leadership, to enhance my skills in organizational things, in communication with the interdisciplinary and also intercultural community. Moreover, participating in international projects is also very supported and wanted by universities in all countries, the same in small ones and the big ones. However, doing this in the regular science, as we usually think of it, like being in some trials, being in some big data science, is sometimes very difficult in small countries because of the small population and small financial capabilities and all the bureaucracy. We have to deal with it. And this project opens the possibility to be included, to be heard, that even in small countries, the problems sometimes are the same, but sometimes are really different than in the bigger countries that are making guidelines, making policies. So personally, for me, this also helped to gain a position in clinic. Now I'm one of the sector's chief and head of the rare diseases for pediatric rheumatology in my center. So yes, it opened a lot of new possibilities to be a part of international community and international projects.
Okay, thank you very much, Aušra, for this discussion.
Thank you, Michael, for inviting.